Let's go, people. This is all the VHSs and DVDs you haven't seen in this video yet, including Blu-rays and CDs. So this is the collection set up over here I'm about to show you right now. So let's start with VHSs over here, and then we'll move on to DVDs and CDs, and then the Sandler is saved for last. So let's start. So it's mostly all in alphabetical order except Sandler's stuck back there. So the VeggieTales is gonna go first, and then all the rest of the movies and stuff in alphabetical order are gonna go next. So yeah, that's just kind of how this video is gonna go today. Yeah. So anyway, let's get started. First off, we have a 2000 Word Entertainment VHS of The Toy That Saved Christmas. Found it at a thrift store in New Bern, not really in a slipcover case. But yeah, it's a pretty lucky find. Never had this version of the VHS before. Really exciting exciting find. So then we got some Bob the Builder tapes, came from Myrtle Beach in a thrift store. Yeah, we went to Myrtle Beach for my birthday trip, so that was pretty awesome. And then we did go some thrifting a little bit. And we did go to the Wax Museum and saw a few celebrities there, so that was actually really nice. So yeah, anyway, we got two Bob the Builder VHSs. First up is a slipcover case of Celebrate with Bob. And the print date is January 22nd, 2003. Then next up, we've got Bob's Favorite Adventures, a new episode we never really had before. And I actually got a little disappointed in... Yo, what is up? Hey, Wyatt, how's it going? So I actually got a little bit disappointed on this tape, but it's printed on July 8th, 2004. You might ask, why would I get disappointed on it? Film strip got cut. I heard a little noise in this thing, so I came to check up on it, and look what I found here. Cut VHS tape. Wow, Myrtle Beach, just wow. I don't understand why so much people are bad in life. Cookie Monster, that's not good. Yeah, not at all. It's kind of disappointing whenever you find a VHS in the thrift store and it's broken, so yeah, that's pretty bad, but we're not really worried about this trash right now. We're more worried about if the bootleg is awesome or not. That's right, a bootleg VHS of Big Mama's house. Side, it's a bootleg. The other side, a bootleg. Top looks like a bootleg. In the back, a bootleg. When a street-smart FBI agent is sent to Georgia to protect a beautiful single mother and her son from an escaped convict, he is forced to impersonate a crass southern granny known as Big Mama in order to remain incognito. Here's the tape. It still needs to be rewind, and we found this one in the thrift store. I think I already told you guys that yesterday, but I just wanted to go ahead and make sure it was I just wanted to make sure some people knew before I started this. Next up is a movie I haven't really seen yet. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. It's called Look Who's Talking. Here's the tape. It's got a little mold on there. The Spider-Man VHS my brother had the other day. Yeah, it's got that really nice sticker label on there. And print date's right here. But I can't really see it that much. It's kind of disappointing. Then next up, we got... Since I started collecting VHSs, I bet you guys were waiting for me to get this one. But we got a VHS of Monsters, Inc. from the creators of Toy Story. It's got a really nice shape to the case in it. I don't think I've seen this in a thrift store yet, but yeah, I've finally seen it. When you open the case, you got a blue Thomas tank engine tape in there, and the print date is from July 22nd, 2002, and you get a really nice background of artwork right into it. And then we've got a new movie with Ray Romano and Gene Hackman in it. It's called Welcome to Mooseport. Never really seen this movie yet, but yeah, it looks pretty interesting. In case you guys haven't heard of it, it's these two guys over here fighting to be mayor in Mooseport. Here's the tape, and yeah, the tape's right there. And I did try to rip the Blockbuster stick off so I can get the print date, but it was being a little bit too easy on me there. But really nice find for this tape. Alright, moving along with all the DVDs we got here. We got some more VeggieTales items. First up, we got a Word Entertainment DVD of a Snoodles Tale in the Word Entertainment case. Here's the disc. And then we've got a Warner Bros. Copy of a Snoodles Tale. Here's the disc. This is a pretty good find for a Warner Bros. Copy of a Snoodles Tale, because not a lot of people see this DVD. It's pretty rare find with the paper cover on it. It's like a really nice paper cover. It's like somewhere from the 2010s or something. And the disc just looks amazing with the light on it. And then we've got a VeggieTales from Myrtle Beach. It's called Tomato Sailor and Huckleberry Larry's Big River Rescue. This actually came from a VeggieTales shelf in Myrtle Beach. I went to a thrift store and I ended up seeing this really amazing VeggieTales shelf in Myrtle Beach. They got all kinds of VeggieTales stuff on there. I only ended up getting one because most of the stuff was really expensive, and apparently Jonah got 3. Yeah, the price on it was $5. And apparently Jonah got some VeggieTale items that cost him $18. Can you believe that? So he had the VeggieTales Live episode, Robin Hood and His Not So Merry Men, and Terry Crews. This is Terry Crews right here, Celery Night Fever. Yep, that's what he got. That's what he got. Anyway, we're done with showing all the VeggieTales items. I don't have all of the stuff that wasn't shown in this video. Okay, what I was saying, I don't have all of the stuff that was never shown in the videos. Hang on. I don't really have all of the stuff that was never shown in the collection yet. But yeah, I do have what I got. When we do all of Jonah's stuff, you'll see that in another video, alright? So, moving on with some really good ones. We'll get to the Golden Christmas ones later. So, right now we have Angry Birds Tunes. Here's the first one, which is Volume 1. We collected this one 3 years ago at Newport Flea Mall. So, here's the disc with that, and we got a bonus disc with it. And then we've got Angry Birds Tunes Season 1 Volume 2. I've never seen Volume 2. All I've seen was multiple copies of Volume 1. I mean, I guess you could say Volume 2 of the show is pretty rare, honestly. Now moving on with all the Bob the Builder stuff. Alright, first things first. First up, we got Heavy Duty Diggers. It's an episode from the 2010s. As you can tell, it is from the 2010s because the font doesn't look pretty darkish yellow, and it's released by Lionsgate. And then we've got Call in the Crew, which definitely has the darker Lego and all the old stop motion episodes, but released by Lionsgate again. Here's the disc, and it's found in a thin case. I'm not sure if that's rare or not, but yeah, I never seen this episode before. Next up, we got Bob's Favorite Adventures again, because I'm lucky to find a copy like this just so I can replace my VHS copy with it. But here's the disc. Next up, we have Bob the Builder on Site Skyscrapers. I found this in a thrift store. It was brand new and sealed. That was pretty good. Here's the disc. And cool thing about this, it's in a lighter yellow case. Never seen any Bob the Builder DVDs in a light yellow case, but yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. And then last one we've got Bob's White Christmas. I didn't even realize I had some DVDs sitting right there. Oh my gosh. That's my fault. That's my fault. So we got new movie series called A Golden Christmas. Here's the first one. This is actually the first movie, which is in a Blu-ray case. Here's the disc. And then we have A Golden Christmas 2, The Second Tale. I've never seen this movie, but I actually love the Air Buddies series, and I actually love the Talking Puppy movies. I'm really looking forward to these movies on Christmas. And then we've got a Blue's Clues DVD called Blue's Jobs. Wyatt Keenan says Bob the Builder is a good show. Yeah, I mostly agree with you there. Then we've got The Big Bang Theory. Only seasons 2 and 3. I don't have the first season yet. So you guys know Jim Pearsons, right? He's in this show. Wyatt, you might know him, right? If you look up Sesame Street episode 4226, he's actually in that show, actually. You might recognize him. Here's the side. And the back. That might... No, that's him right there. That's him. So, here's disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4. And then you get this really nice pamphlet in here, which actually tells you what episodes are in discs. And those are all the celebrities who played the cast of characters. Wow, Wyatt Keenan says I watched The Big Bang Theory a lot back then. I didn't know that. Well, you know what they say, you learn something new every day. And then we have the complete third season. Here's disc 1, disc 2, and 3. Then next up, we got a slipcover case of Cheaper by the Dozen 2. Blue's Clues is my favorite 1996 show. Well, Wyatt, I would mostly agree with you right there, because I actually watched that show back then when I was, like, really young. Really, really young. Our slipcover case is so hard to take out. Alright, here's the DVD case for it. Here's the disc and the scene selection. And then we have a really different version of Elf, Lilutin. As you see, the top of the side says Elf, and as you flip it around, you'll see it says Lilutin. Why it says my favorite show of all time is Sesame Street. Yeah, Jonah actually grew up with that a lot. In fact, he's really addicted to it now, as a teenager. So here's the disc for a foreign language version of Elf. And as you see, it got this really nice background onto it. And then we have some new movies. So, first up, we got Four Christmases with Veen Vakeen and Reese Witherspoon. Here's the disc. And then why it says don't get jealous of Jonah. I'm not really jealous of him. It's just stuck in my head with him playing the same stuff over and over and over again. And then we got this Michael Keaton movie called The Founder. And it's based on a true story. So I was with my cousins Jack and Will. They actually, Will, I think, said this was a really good movie. I never really watched it when I was there. But I did get some interest in this ever since I saw it. Haven't watched it yet, but looking forward to it at some point. So Wyatt, you know Ricky Gervais, right? He was one of those actors in Muppets Most Wanted and Night at the Museum. He's actually in this other movie with Ricky Gervais, and it's called Ghost Town. He sees dead people and they annoy him. And it says it's a hilarious romantic comedy. I've never seen it yet, but I did see it in the store. And it's PG-13. I think this might be interesting. I might have to take some reviews on it, and they say it's good. I think I might watch it at some point. Ricky was also on Sesame Street 2 times. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we know that. And then I was in Walmart, and we got this Good Burger 2 movie collection with the first Good Burger and then the second Good Burger. Hang on. There we go. So here's the first Good Burger movie. I think this, this was released in 2017. Here's the disc. And then finally we have Good Burger 2, the new one that just got released. And then we've got a Will Smith movie called Hitch in a Slipcover Case. Why it says my favorite Sesame Street episode is The Street We Live On. FYI, The Street We Live On is originally aired on VHS. That's really good, Wyatt. Really good. So anyway, moving on with Hitch. Here's the side, the other side, and the back. So, fun fact, every time I've seen this one in the thrift store, I always passed on it. But this time I finally got it this time. So here's the case for it. Here's the disc, and you got an insert with it. Favorite regular episode is the best pet in the world. Yeah, that's actually released on DVD though, so if you ever see it, so we actually, you know what, let's move on. Next up, we got a really rare one. We got the Home Alone Complete Collection. With all 4 movies right here. Side, bottom, top, and the back. So you see Home Alone 1, 2, 3, and Taking Back the House, which is Home Alone 4. So here's Home Alone 1 and 2. Here's the discs for both of those. And then Home Alone 3 and 4. Here's the disc for 3 and double-sided for 4. Oh, Target fandom's here. Good morning, Noah. Welcome back. I missed you. Yeah, missed you too, Target fandom. And then we got another foreign language DVD, Ice Age The Meltdown, and it says, Lire de Gales La Fonte. Why it says my favorite video is Elmo Palooza. Yeah, we know. I think you've said that 3 or 4 times already, I think. Here's the disc, and got some really nice inserts back here. And then we've got a new Ice Age. I'm not sure if I've shown this before. It's called Ice Age Continual Drift. I collected this a little while ago. Why it says here's a list of my favorite Sesame Street from every year. Here's the disc. And then we got some Little Rascals ones. So this one came from Myrtle Beach. In a thin case, it features the Pooch, Arbor Day, and Derby Day. And then I also collected this one from a while back. I'm not sure if I'd shown this, but it was brand new and sealed. And includes over 4 hours of classics. Here's disc 1 and disc 2. I think these are the episodes that are featured on each disc. And then we have Muppets Most Wanted. Original DVD came from Myrtle Beach. I do have the extended edition on Blu-ray, which was a really good find back then. This one has some really cool inserts, like the Ice Age one as well. Next up is one I've seen, I've seen this one in middle school. It's actually a really good movie. I might watch it again at some point. Maybe today. What do you guys think? Should I watch this one today, or should I watch it another time? I don't know. You guys comment below. It's called The Outsiders. It's really good movie. It's based off of a book the author wrote. Here's the disc. It's double-sided. Yeah, it's pretty good. And next up, we got really big one. We got the Shrek 6 movie collection. Includes 11 shorts and 5 TV episodes. Side, bottom, Here's the top, and here's the back. So you got Shrek 1, Shrek 2, Shrek the Third. Target fan says I like Shrek. Yeah, I agree with you. Shrek's actually a really good movie. So here's the first Shrek, Shrek 2, Shrek the Third, Shrek 4, Puss in Boots, and where all the bonus stuff is at, and Puss in Boots The Last Wish. I actually haven't really seen the first Puss in Boots, but I might watch it in this at some point. And then we've got this Jack Nicholson movie called Something's Gotta Give. My brother has this one, but only because it's got the Columbia and Warner logo. But I don't think he watches it, but for myself, I think I might watch it. Yeah, I might watch this one. And then we got some Thomas DVDs. Here's the first one, which is actually a Thomas and Friends screener DVD called Thomas and the Toy Shop. And then we've got the movie, Read My Two Response. Alright, sorry, I was reading two responses from White Keenan. So we got Thomas in his first movie, features Peter Fonda, Meryl Wilson, and Alec Baldwin, Thomas and the Magic Railroad. And then we've got Toy Story 3 on Blu-ray. I collected this one 10 months ago. I think in December 11th, or I don't know, I might have to check back. So yeah, here's the Blu-ray feature, Blu-ray bonus material, a DVD feature, and Disney file copy. And I do have Toy Story 1 on Blu-ray back there. Sorry. I do have Toy Story 1 on 3D Blu-ray. But I think I've shown that before. And then we've got the 2.5 Men collection. We got the first complete season right here. Yep, this is actually a pretty good show. Watched a few clips, they're pretty good. I think I might watch the show at some point. So here's disc 1 with all the cast, disc 2 with Charlie, disc 3 with Alan, and disc 4 with Jake. Next up, we got the complete second season. Yep, sorry. Alright, here's disc 1 with all the cast, disc 2 with Charlie, disc 3 with Alan, disc 4 with Jake. Yeah, when I got this, the discs kept falling out all the time. We're almost there to the Sandman. First off, we got some CDs I had on my birthday. Ooh. Sorry, I was reading a response. First off, we got Rick Astley's Greatest Hits. We actually listened to this one, on the ride back from Myrtle Beach. Songs on here were pretty good. Here's the disc and, pamphlet in here. You could actually read, what his backstory was like. Sorry, I was reading a response again. Then we've got Smash Mouth's All-Star Smash Hits. We got the broken cover out of this one, because a piece of the CD fell off. But here's the disc, and we got pamphlet in here. Excuse me for a moment. Alright, we're good. Alright, we're done with all of this stuff. It's time to see what's never shown in the Sandman. First up, with VHS, got another version of the Water Boy on VHS. This was the first version. The version I had was actually the newer version of this VHS. And unfortunately, no inserts in here, but yeah, nice ink label. Print date is on February 9th, 1999. And then we've got my VHS copy of Big Daddy. Here's the tape. Alright, next up, we got 2 copies of Mr. Deeds. Here's the first one, which is a full screen edition. I do have another one, but we'll show that another time. Here's the disc, and we got an insert in here with a chapter list. This is the only one I've had with an insert. And then we've got a thin case edition of Mr. Deeds. So here we got the really nice background onto it. And then we've got a widescreen edition of Anger Management. Never seen this one in any other thrift stores. So I thought this copy where I found First Longest Yard DVD, this might be the only one they're selling in the thrift store. So I thought, hey, for Pete's sake, let's get it. And then we've got a thin case edition of 51st Dates. Here's the disc. Here we've got a nice background onto it. I think there's some scenes over here I haven't seen this movie, so yeah, I think I might rewatch this one next year. Then we've got a new one, 3 copies of Spanglish. Alright, here's the first copy of Spanglish, which came from a trade-it. Here's the disc, and we got a little insert on here. I'll show you the back. And here are the 2 other copies. Yep, every copy of Spanglish I have. Every copy of this movie I have has the same insert with all the same stuff. And then we've got a full screen edition of The Longest Yard. And then we've got another widescreen edition of The Longest Yard. And the logos on here are a lot bigger than the ones from before. And the humans are a lot smaller than the widescreen edition I had before. And then next up, we got 2 Blu-rays of Grown Ups. Here's the first one, which I recently collected. Here's the Blu-ray disc. And then here's the background with it. And then we've got the Blu-ray DVD combo pack, which came from Myrtle Beach. And then here is the Blu-ray disc and digital file, digital copy. Then we've got a separate case edition of Here Comes the Boom. Alright, here we go. The movies you all been waiting for to see with the collection of Sandler. Blended, except it says Family Recomposi. Not sure why it says that, but yeah. Why it says here's the Blu-ray and here's the DVD copy. And then we've got Pixels. So my brother's seen the Pac-Man scene from this movie. But he hasn't really seen the full movie yet, which I haven't either. So yeah, looking forward to that. Then we've got a double feature of Hotel Transylvania 1 and 2 on DVD. I know it's in a Blu-ray case, but when you open it up, see, here's the original Hotel Transylvania 1 DVD and Hotel Transylvania 2 DVD. This one came from Myrtle Beach. Oh, did I mention these two came from Myrtle Beach? I think I mentioned this one, but I don't think I mentioned that one. Then we've got... Okay, you know what? Yeah. This one came from Dollar General. The Adam Sandler 4-movie collection with Click, Big Daddy, 50 First Dates, and Mr. Deeds. Here's 50 First Dates and Big Daddy. Here's Click and Mr. Deeds. Then we've got 2 Adam Sandler movies came from Walmart, Universal, and Columbia Pictures. It's the first one, which is the 3-movie Universal Live Pack with Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, and I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. Sorry, that was a mess up there. Here's Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison, the double feature, and here's Chuck and Larry. And then we've got the Laugh Out Loud 4-movie collection, 50 First Dates and Click, Big Daddy, and Mr. Deeds. So here's 50 First Dates and Big Daddy, and here's Click and Mr. Deeds. I was reading a response again. And then this one also came from Dollar General. We got Grown Ups 1 and Grown Ups 2. Target Phantom says, what do you want for Christmas? Well, I'm really looking forward to getting a Windows computer this year because I'm actually planning a really special surprise for all you guys. Here's the disc. Wyatt said, read it out loud. You know what, guys, I don't know, you guys can't really tell me what to do, on my YouTube and all that stuff. It's, my channel and my life. I can choose what I want to do with it. So, no more requests and all that stuff, unless it's like for a special video or something, okay? Alright, moving on. We're almost done here. These two came from Myrtle Beach. Let's start off with the double feature of 51st Dates and Big Daddy. You're fine, Wyatt. You're fine, Wyatt. You don't have to say sorry. Here's the disc. Then we've got the double feature of Mall Cop 1 and Mall Cop 2. Wyatt says, but I didn't know. Oh gosh, I gotta figure out how to put this through. So you guys can request on here if you want, but it has to be a little bit in case it's like for a separate video or something. So all requests are open, but the way you do requests are you have to put one request in one video and then the next request in another. So anyway, that's it for this whole collection here. So these are new movies. So we're gonna put the movies that are in the reactions list right here, and the movies that are not in the reactions list on that side over here. Okay. So anyway, here we go. I already watched Big Daddy, but 51st Dates is with it. CDs don't really count. Neither do TV shows and all that. That one doesn't count. And VHS is over here. These guys are not going on the list because there's a lot of these I already have. Except if I find this one on DVD, I might add it to my reaction list. But I think I might watch this one before 2025. But the ones that are on the package over here, yeah, these guys are on the reaction list. The ones over here, sorry, I'm gonna watch Spanglish myself without doing a reaction. Someone's Gotta Give is gonna react myself. And Hitch, I'm gonna watch that one myself. But yeah, all this stuff is definitely on the reaction list. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for me reacting to all these movies over here next year. Make sure you like the video, comment down below on what I should do next, and make sure you hit the subscribe button. Wyatt says the long-awaited 4th episode of No Tales is going to be uploaded soon. Yeah, it is. I just have to figure out a day on when I could film it. So subscribe if you're new to the channel. Turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. For now, I'm gonna get all this mess cleaned up over here. Peace. Later.